School invites you to celebrate the Bastille Day, or it's better known as the French National Day. This day commemorates the storming of the Bastille by the common people of France on July 14th, 1789. This event marks the important point for the French Revolution as it gave birth to ideas like liberty, equality, and fraternity. This day is celebrated in a massive way all around the world. This event marks the beginning of democracy, the power of citizens, and solidarity. We have the students of South City International School to celebrate this day, and I hope you all enjoy. Over to you, Arvind sir.
Thank you, ma'am. All the events of the French department would never be possible without the presence of our visionary leader, our friend, philosopher, and guide, our principal sir. He set the wheels in motion for this event to be conducted, and he has been a constant helping hand and inspiration for all of us. It is because of you, sir, that this event has been possible. I would now like to invite our principal to say a few words of encouragement for our students and everybody present here.
Well, good morning, everyone. Good morning to our chief guest, Ms. Solveig Obesiter, who's the attaché de coopération pour la France for the Eastern Zone. And she has sent in her message. And to our very important guest of honor, Mr. Gautam Ghosh, who has so kindly consented to be with us today and celebrate this very important day, which is Bastille Day or the French National Day. All of you, all the children, I've told every child in school to watch this in the presence of their teachers, because French National Day is not something to be celebrated only by students learning French, but it is also important for every citizen to know the values that are being imparted on French National Day. Obviously, we are a democratic nation, and all of you children, whether you are learning French or not learning French, maybe if you're not learning French, you'll be inspired to learn French. You will understand that French is not just about perfumes and good food and good clothes and best brands and fashion, but French and the country gives much more. And on the 14th of July, three main qualities are being remembered, which is important for every citizen. That's liberty, equality, and fraternity. Liberty, equality, and fraternity is something that we need to remember every waking hour as citizens in a democratic country. When you interact with your own friends or you see things around you, you must keep these values in mind. So obviously, Bastille Day, French National Day, is celebrating these values. And all of you who are going to watch it on YouTube, link to, should be aware of these values. And as Indian citizens, we obviously would be imbibing. We have these values, and we have to see that we practice these values at every stage in our life. And I would like you all and the history teachers to discuss these in class further, not today, but in the coming week, that what does it actually mean when we speak about fraternity? Equality, you all would give a lot, but fraternity and liberty, what is being the concept of liberty? How would it be defined by each one? Freedom and liberty, are they the same? Are they synonyms? So all these discussions can be done later, but a warm welcome to each and everyone. To all my dear students, who are learning French, we were supposed to have a tie-up with the French International School in Pondicherry. And we were in the process of signing the MOU in 2019, and then the pandemic struck. And the French International School in Pondicherry is a school. Once we would have the MOU signed, they would be able to sponsor a lot of education projects of our students in France, and not just for hospitality or cuisine, but for so many other courses. So we would like to take it up again, and we have all the support from the French consulate out here. And obviously, Alliance Francaise is always there to partner with us and support us. We rely a lot on both the French consulate and Alliance Francaise for giving the right support and guidance to our students. We had spoken to you all about the DELF, and this is an examination which I thought we can remind you. You all can all take it up. It's very important for us as global Indians to be aware not just of our language. We have to be proud of our language, our mother tongue. India is a diverse country with so many languages. Know your mother tongue first. Know English because it's a language which goes across the world. You need to be fluent in it. But at the same time, you need to pick up foreign languages like Mandarin, French, German, Russian. You need to be a well-read, well-developed personality, not just a frog in the well mentality. And this pandemic is the right time, when you're all at home doing online classes, to pick up more, to learn more, to attend so many things happening across the world. So my message to my children would be, don't give up hope. On Bastille Day, you're learning it in French, in your language. You're also going to learn about it in history and whatever your teachers impart to you. But you can also do a lot to see that the right message is spread. So with these words, I hand you over to our host, Mr. Aubin. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your words of encouragement and wisdom. I would now like to invite Ritam, our first anchor, to continue with the events for the day. Over to you,
Now a
Ritam.
short video on Bastille Day will be played.
One of the most important events in world history, since it shifted the passage from the modern age to the contemporary age and performed the biggest political and social change that has ever been known in Europe. The French Revolution occurred at the end of the 18th century, exactly in the year 1789. At that time, King Louis XVI ruled. It was an absolute monarchy. That is, the king had all the power and could make the decisions that he wanted without having to answer to anyone. Thanks to his power, Louis XVI and all the nobles who supported him had great wealth and great privileges. Meanwhile, the common people, the bourgeoisie, such as medical lawyers, artisans, merchants, or peasants, had to pay many taxes and lived, the vast majority, in misery. Fed up with this situation, the most disadvantaged social classes formed the National Assembly and decided to write a constitution where the rights and duties of all social classes were collected in a more just and egalitarian manner. On July 14, 1789, in Paris, the capital of France, a large mass of people went to Bastille, prison, where all those who had opposed the king were imprisoned, to free them. This assault became the symbol of the revolution. In the rest of the country, there were also many revolts and peasants rebelled violently against the nobles, looting and destroying their castles.
Bastille Day. It was considered to be the start of the French Revolution. It is the French National Day and is called La Fête Nationale in France. Bastille Day first became the national holiday in France in 1880. This was also the year the first Bastille Day military parade. How do the French celebrate? On the 14th of July, there is a military parade in the morning, starting at the Arc de Triomphe and ending at Place de Concorde. In the evening, there is a free concert on the Champ de Mars and fireworks to set off at the Eiffel Tower. Some people meet up with their friends and family for a picnic or a barbecue.
Bonjour, nous invite notre invité d'honneur Miss Solveig Oberseiter, l'attachée de coopération pour le français, Zone Est, Institut français en Inde, et l'invite d'honneur Monsieur Gautam Ghosh, professeur à l'Alliance française du Bengale. Merci.
We are now inviting our chief guest, Ms. Solveig Oberseiter, the attaché de français coopération pour le français Zone Est, Institut français en Inde, and the guest of honor, Mr. Gautam Ghosh, a professor at Alliance française du Bengale.
Bonjour, respected principal sir, distinguished guests, dear students, ladies and gentlemen. I am Gautam Ghosh, a teacher of French language at Alliance Française du Bengale. First of all, I wish all of you joyeuse fête nationale. It gives me immense pleasure to be invited to the wonderful programs organized by South City International Schools. And for that, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to the principal sir, to the management, and to Aurovin, my student. Now coming to the 14th July, the event of 14th July. It is by far the most significant, a red letter day, not only in the history of France, but in the history of the world also. It had such a huge impact on the then European society that Metternich observed, when France sneezes, the rest of Europe catches a cold. In the preamble of our constitution, we have adopted the three precious ideals coming from French Revolution: liberty, equality, and fraternity. Liberté, égalité, et fraternité. Not only that, we declared ourselves a republic on the lines of French Revolution. Today, when we are face to face with so many evils, many dangers like fundamentalism, intolerance, violence of different types, celebrating 14th July, celebrating this auspicious day, renews our hope, our faith, and firm determination in peaceful coexistence. I call upon the students the youths, to get ready to shoulder the responsibility of safeguarding democracy, democratic values, democratic institutions to build a better future. I would like to conclude by citing Michel del Castillo, a French author. C'est le 14 juillet qui a fait la France actuelle. Un pays devient une nation en se proclamant la République et en inscrivant au fronton de tous ces monuments liberté, égalité et fraternité. Vive la France, vive le 14 juillet, vive la République. Merci beaucoup.
Thank you so much, sir, for your inspiring words.
We would now request Madame Solveig to share her views.
Respected Principal Sir, dear professors, guests, and students, I'm very grateful to be invited to this celebration of the 14th July with you all. Every year, I'm looking forward to see what the South City International School has organized. And I must say that despite having an event online, it is very well put together. So congrats for that. I would like to felicitate all of you who are learning French, especially during this pandemic online. I believe that it wasn't very easy to be so dedicated with your classes online with all this change. So continue that way. We are preparing a very interesting project for your school together with your professors so that your learning will be an even more exciting experience. You have, you learn about French, the language, but also the culture and French values. And it is true that today's French values lie in the heart of the French Revolution that truly defined its intellectual spirit. Before the Fifth Republic was established after World War II, many political regimes succeeded after the French Revolution. There was again an empire and then a kingdom, but finally the Republic succeeded. So the values and the Declaration of Human Rights were not only a fundament for France, but the entire world. And this found its origin in the French Revolution. That was an unprecedented, an unprecedented call of the people for equality and freedom against the kingdoms that were oppressing them. So it is a key moment in the world's history, and of course for French people, the most important one. Thank you very much, and I'm looking forward to see what you have prepared for this celebration.
Thank you so much, Madam.
Thank you so much, ma'am. So ladies and gentlemen, we now begin with the Bastille Day. I would request Ayan Sanralwala of class 2A to take us through the program.
La France est connue pour ses nombreuses danses, belles, diverses et traditionnelles. La culture de la France est représentée à partir de ses formes de danse. Nous avons les élèves de classe 1 et 2 pour danser sur une chanson française, l'oublier et mort ce soir. Merci. France is known for its several beautiful, diverse, and traditional dances. The culture of France is depicted through these dance forms. We have the students of classes 1 and 2 to dance to a French song, Les Lions et Maud ce soir. Merci.
Dans la jungle, terrible jungle, le lion est mort ce soir. Et les hommes tranquilles s'endorment, le lion est mort ce soir. Dans le village, le lion est mort ce soir. Plus de rage, plus de carnage, le lion est mort ce soir. L'indomptable, le redoutable, le lion est mort ce soir. Jamabelle, Jamagazelle, le lion est mort ce soir.
La France a créé des pistes.
Dans la jungle.
Arjo, we hand it over to you, Arnish.
La France a créé des pistes merveilleuses, notamment en termes d'architecture, que l'on trouve encore dans les églises et les villes de tout le pays. Mais c'est avec la moderne que l'on français a vraiment marqué et changé notre façon de penser l'art. Aujourd'hui, classe 3 présentera son art sur la forme carte pour le 14 juillet.
French art
has created wonderful pieces, especially in terms of architecture, still found in churches and cities all around the country. It wasn't modern art. However, the French really made a mark and changed the way we think of art. Today, class will present their art in the form of making cards for the Bastille Day.
La France est connue pour sa gastronomie et son art de vivre. Nous avons tous nos desserts préférés. Si vous avez la dent sucrée, il existe une délicieuse recette pour chaque palette et ces desserts français ne sont pas différents. La France est réputée pour ses merveilleux desserts et pâtisseries. Le dessert est devenu un élément essentiel du dîner. Maintenant, nous avons la classe 4 pour présenter des desserts français que vous pourrez déguster avec vos amis et votre famille.
France is known for its gastronomy and its art of living. We all have our favorite desserts. If you have a sweet tooth, there is a delicious recipe for every palate, and these French desserts are no different. France is famous for its wonderful desserts and pastries. Desserts has become an essential part of dinner. Now we have class 4 to present French desserts that you can enjoy with your friends and families.
La France est la des grands pays d'Europe. La France est la destination touristique la plus populaire au monde. Ce pays est célèbre pour sa beauté naturelle, son climat exceptionnel, ses activités de plein air, l'eau bien, plus encore. Parallèlement à ces choses, la à ces choses. La France est bien connue pour sa cuisine, ses vins, ses fromages, sa mode, son parfum, etc. Aujourd'hui, nous allons voir ce que la classe 5 a à présenter devant nous sur la France.
France is one of Europe's largest countries. France is the most popular tourist destination in the world. This country is famous for its natural beauty, the amazing climate, outdoor activities, and so much more. France is well known for its cuisine, wine, cheese, fashion, perfume, etc. Today we'll see what Class 5 has to present before us about France.
Class 6, please continue. 5 will come on later. Class 6, please continue.
Bonjour, les élèves de la classe 6 de notre école vous présenteront les personnalités françaises préférées. J'espère que vous apprécierez.
Good morning. The classic students of our school will be presenting you that the favorite French personalities. Hope you will enjoy it.
We are having some technical difficulties. Kindly bear with us for a few minutes.
Je m'appelle Dania. Je vais parler de ma personnalité française préférée. Elle est Marie Curie. Marie Curie est une de celles sur la radioactivité. Elle est la première femme à remporter un prix de Roma. La première et la seule femme à remporter 2 fois un prix de Roma. Elle était la première femme à devenir professeure à l'Université de Paris en 1906. Il y a de nombreux défis, mais avec sa détermination et courage, elle est à surmonter. J'adore Marie Curie parce qu'elle était une femme de courage. Elle était très forte et très intelligente. Merci beaucoup.
All guests, kindly bear with us. We are having a few technical glitches actually. We are preparing for things to get better.
Je m'appelle Sampurna Newton Juliet, l'ajoute à la Bastille. La femme est développée une entreprise spécialisée dans le charpente métallique et qui est responsable de la construction de la Tour Eiffel, le monument le plus célébré de France situé dans le capitale de Paris. Son extraordinaire carrière de constructeur est célébrée grâce à son travail sur la structure de l'anneau Moi
I know playable statue the lullaby. Chatiye ale.
Over to the next set of anchors. Arjo, Kanishka.
Le titre parle d'écrire des messages d'espoir de paix et d'amour. Sur le mieux pour que toutes les générations et venir les trouvent. C'est le François Bahabigal, historien de l'art et créatrice écrire. Sur un mieux a pour but de dire. Je suis là, je pose quelque chose qui va rester une fois que je serai parti.
The title is about writing messages of hope, peace, and love on the walls for all generations to come and find. According to François Babgol, art historian and designer, writing on a wall aims to say, I'm here, I'm putting something that will stay once I'm gone.
On écrit sur le mur le nom de celle qu'on aime, des messages pour le jour à venir. On écrit sur le mur à l'encre de nos vies, on décide tout ce l'on voudrait dire. On décide tout ce que l'on voudrait dire. Partout autour de nous, et le Seigneur l'espoir venir regarde. Donnons le micro quand la nuit s'efface. Mais on tâche. Et sous le mou la force de nos rêves, nos espoirs au fort de graffiti. On écrit sur le mur pour que l'amour se lève. On bouge sous le monde endormi. On dessine tout ce que l'on voudrait dire. On écrit sur les mots la force de nos rêves. Nos espoirs descendent de graffiti. On écrit sur les mots pour que ce monde se lève. On bouge sous le monde endormi. On bouge sous le monde endormi. On écrit sous les murs les noms de ceux qu'on aime, des messages pour les jours à venir. On écrit sur les murs à l'encre de nos soins, on dessine tout ce que le monde dit.
After that very refreshing song, I would like to invite our next set of anchors, Arjun and Swastika.
Cet avènement dépeint les changements progressifs de l'industrie française et l'habillement depuis la Seconde Guerre mondiale. Les étudiants se sont inspirés de styles et lui en donnent une touche couleur et propre. Nous avons nos jeux du secondaire supérieur qui présentent un défilé de mode, haute couture.
With the world locked down and nowhere to go, our dear principal sir, along with the teachers and students, have decided to bring France to you. So sit back and enjoy our first event by the senior secondary kids. This event portrays the gradual changes in the French clothing industry ever since the Second World War. The students have taken inspiration from the styles and given it a touch of their own. From Coco Chanel's Ligasso to Salvador Dali's inspired Surrealist, this fashion show has it all. Presenting to you, haute couture. Walking down the ramp, we have Aditya Banerjee, Yutika Mehrotra, Rishita Dev, Swastika Mukherjee, and Saisha Mukherjee. We have Aditya Banerjee walking the ramp first. We have Swastika Mukherjee taking inspiration from Le Garçon.
Okay, so after our drip gods and goddesses, we are now looking forward to our next event. Once again, it will be Arjun and Swastika who will guide us through it.
Alors, sans plus tarder, passons à notre prochain événement. Enchanté, où les élèves du secondaire de South City International présenteront une danse sur les célèbres chansons françaises, Champs-Élysées, mais avec une touche d'improvisation. Alors, asseyez-vous et laissez-vous emporter.
That was good, wasn't it? Did you not feel like you had front row tickets to the French Fashion Week? I know, right? So did we. Well, since you loved that one, you're going to love even more what we have in store for you. So without further ado, let's move on to our next event, Enchanté, where the secondary students of South City International will present a dance on the well-known French song Champs-Élysées, but with a touch of improv. So sit back and have your minds blown away. Performing the dance, we have Rishita Dev, Aditya Banerjee, Saisha Mukherjee, and Yutika Mehrotra.
Sur l'avenue, le cœur ouvert à l'inconnu, j'avais envie de dire bonjour à n'importe qui, et cette fut toi, et je t'ai dit n'importe quoi, il suffisait de te parler pour t'apprivoiser. Oh, Champs-Élysées, oh, Champs-Élysées, au soleil, sous la pluie, à midi ou à minuit, il y a tout ce que vous voulez aux Champs-Élysées. Tu m'as dit, j'ai rendez-vous dans un sous-sol avec des fous qui vivent la guitare à la main du soir au matin. Alors je t'ai accompagné, on a chanté, on a dansé, et on n'a même pas pensé à s'embrasser. Oh, Champs-Élysées, oh, Champs-Élysées. Champs-Élysées. Au soleil, sous la pluie, à midi ou à minuit, il y a tous à voler aux Champs-Élysées. Hier soir, deux inconnus, et ce matin sur l'avenue, deux amoureux tout étourdis par la longue nuit. Et de l'étoile à la concorde, un orchestre à mille cordes, tous les oiseaux du point du jour chantent l'amour. Oh, Champs-Élysées, Champs-Élysées. Oh, soleil sur la pluie, à midi ou à minuit, il y a tous fait bouler aux Champs-Élysées.
After that wonderful dance to the French song Champs-Élysées, we are now slowly approaching the business end of the event. I would now like to invite Ipshita ma'am to deliver the vote of thanks for the event.
Thank you, Arvind sir. Good morning, one and all present here. On behalf of South City International School, I am honored to deliver the vote of thanks. I thank most profoundly our chief guest, Ms. Solveig Obesity, and the guest of honor, Mr. Gautam Ghosh, for gracing the occasion in spite of their busy schedule. The SCIS family is blessed with a leader who is a philosopher and guide too. He is none other than our principal sir. He is a person who looks into every minute details and guides us to reach our goals. Thank you, sir. I thank our vice principal, Swati ma'am, and Anjali ma'am, the primary head, for their support and guidance. A special thanks goes to our Muha ma'am, who guides us each and every moment and makes our performances successful. A thanks to Dhruvo sir, Rajashri ma'am, and Vishal sir. We are thankful to the entire SCIS family for their constant cooperation and support. I thank you, students, your excellent performances. Without you, we won't be able to make our day successful. And lastly, thank you, dear parents, for your constant support and cooperation. Thank you all.
Okay, thank you everyone. It's been a very fascinating program. Of course, we've had our share of glitches, but nevertheless, we carried on. And hopefully we were able to provide some entertainment to everybody in these extremely trying times. We are, of course, ending our event with two very important things, and that is the national anthems of the two countries. The country which is organizing, of course, our country, India, and the country whose Republic Day, whose National Day we are celebrating today, that is France. Okay, so over to that. Thank you, everyone.
We would request everyone.
Please stand up, of course, for the national anthems.
Dans les campagnes, jusqu'à féroce soldat, nos âmes citoyens, formés au bataillon, marchant मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता द्राविड उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उज्जल जलधि तरंगा
शुभ नामे जागे कब शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे कब जय गाथा जन मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you everybody for joining us. Okay, hope you all had a good time. Everybody here on Zoom, all those who've joined us on YouTube, all our students, all the dignitaries, everybody present here. Thank you everyone. So that is it for today. And all of you have a very good day. Enjoy yourselves. Thank you. Merci beaucoup.
Merci, everyone. Merci.
Merci, Professor.
Merci,
Merci.
Merci, madame. Au revoir. Merci.